thing. I was like, how do you know Alex Galgano? That's so funny.
Yeah, I know. We played on Taylor with each other. We were both on the same Taylor team.
After 18, then?
It was, yeah. It was for a year after that, yeah.
Look at that.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah,
okay.
I know. How about that, huh?
Right?
But, yeah. And then you got the whole Archbishop Murphy deal going on. I had no idea.
That's how I met Alex.
I never put that connection together. So, yeah, you got Alex. And then I know Casey Dawes. Like,
you do?
we went to PLU together.
No way. Oh, that's right. He went to PLU.
With Casey Dawes. Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Look at you guys. Oh, my gosh. All grown up and stuff. I'm so proud of you. That's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
I stopped. I mean, I gotta regret, but I admire you guys. That's awesome. You get anybody who keeps playing baseball beyond high school, I think, is awesome. That's Do you remember Trevor Morrison?
I do remember. He went to OSU, right?
Yeah, he went to. I got to see him play on the field. It's just so weird. Small world right there.
I know. You know what's crazy is actually going into my senior year of college, I got to play for the Corvallis Knights. So I got to spend a whole summer in Corvallis. So the more I was looking into you and like what you're doing, I was like, God damn, we got a lot going on here.
How did you feel about Corvallis, though?
I loved it. It was one of my favorite places I've ever been. And it's because I remember growing up, like watching the Beavers play like in, tournaments for like, championship series tournaments and like seeing that brick backdrop on their baseball field. I was like,
seriously, they're serious. Good.
I want to play there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to go play there. So getting to do that was awesome. So
what was it like playing at PLU?
PLU
was sweet. And everything. With I think there's got to be an age difference there, right? You must have been an upperclassman compared to him, right? So you looked up to him, no?
He graduated a year before me. I actually went to WSU out of high school, played there for 2 years.
Oh, really?
So I spent 2 years in Pullman. Yep, 2 years in Pullman, and then got cut after year 2, which is actually pretty funny. But there was like a new coach that came in, and it's like I sucked shit anyway when I was there. Like I didn't do very good, so I got cut, and then I went to PLU, and he was a grade ahead of me at PLU because I had a redshirt year at WSU.
Okay.
We graduated the same year in high school, but he was a year older than me when it came to college because I had that redshirt year. But
hey, that didn't matter. That redshirt year must have been nice. Well, I can only imagine what that was like.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really cool to be over there, and I don't know, go try and move away from home for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool to go and be a part of like a big school and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What'd you end up studying there? Like, I'm gonna guess it was business, right?
Yeah, it was.
I knew it because, you started business right now, and that's why I was like, dude, I had a hint. Yeah. I had a hint that like you probably would have studied business because usually people who do stuff like that, they kind of usually study business.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I went into. Casey Dawes and I, man, we HR guys. So that's pretty funny. But, yeah, I know. Could you imagine? I'd be doing HR for somebody.
No way. Same squad. Is this you're talking about real life? Real life job? Your day job, right?
My actual day. There we go.
Sorry, I don't know what just happened.
Nope. No, you're good. But yeah, day job. I'm a HR guy out in Spokane for a restaurant group.
Good for you, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool, you know.
Who did you ever expect yourself to end up there?
No shot. You know what I'm saying? No shot, especially like out in the east side of the state. I didn't expect to come over here, but my fiance now, actually Whitney, she's a nurse out here, so I
fiance
to move. Yeah, I know, and I see you're in the same.
I know, isn't that hilarious? Oh my god! Congrats, man! That's so awesome. Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Back at you. you know.
I know. I mean, as far as dates, we're thinking 2022 November. How are you guys feeling about it?
We got a 2021 wedding. We're just sending it, like just full send. We're actually getting married in Nashville.
Ah!
So we decided, like, screw it, let's go get married in Nashville. So,
I fucking love Nashville, dude.
yeah,
Nashville is so awesome.
Have been. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Have you heard anything about it?
I mean, we did a call with the venue that we're gonna get married at, but other than that, like, we're gonna go down there, and we found out last week actually that the CMA Fest is that weekend that we're getting married. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool, man.
good for you guys.
So yeah, and it sounds like you and your fiance have been together a while, man.
I know.
I heard on one.
Yeah, high school sweetheart, right? Yeah, dude. I know. I'm pretty proud of that. That's the one thing I'd say I'm most proud of is the 10-year on that. A lot of experience there, which is it feels like it's the strongest connection I've ever had. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, right.
It's legit. It feels good, doesn't it? It feels
I
good.
know, right? It's the yin to the yang almost.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
No doubt, man.
For sure.
No doubt. Hey, man, like, I listened to all of these from you because I was like, dang, if I'm going to do this, like, I want to know.
You're way too kind if you actually did that.
Well, like, encourage an artist, right? Like, if somebody's doing something that you like, you got to, like, stay up with them, right? So, how did you decide to do this? Like, did you just say, I think I can figure that out? Is that how this played out?
It's exactly that.
Stuff like that.
Exactly like that. I know, and that's funny. I saw that you like Gary Vee too, and kind of Gary Vee has a little bit inspired me to do something like this. And for me, it started out like last year with my friend Corey, who's also we've had a show together, and we're just playing softball, man. We're just playing beer league softball and stuff, and these conversations are just something that we're open to having and letting other people listen to, and I think that's half the battle is being okay with whatever you say being out there and on the air. And I honestly we just took the step and we're just doing it, and it's just to me it's more fun than anything to just catch up with people, see how everybody's doing, and to like do this as more of like an experience thing to have fun instead of like. Because I don't know, like what's been holding me back for so long is just trying to be overcritical and overthink everything about the whole thing and the whole process, and it just has taken me time to figure out a way that I can do it and I'm comfortable with doing and just putting it out there and kind of just figure it out along the way. I didn't put out a podcast last week though. And I was like, oh, dude, it hurt me a little bit. But I was on vacation. So I was like enjoying the real life experience and everything. So I didn't get too down on myself. But I was just like, it's more about like the consistency thing or theory, like going to the gym. You know, if you want to get exercise, you got to go every week, and you want to see results. You know, so it's just another thing like that, and it's fun. It's fun to get people on the air. Hear other people's perspective, learn more about yourself, about other people. It's a blast for me. So thank you for being on here. Thank you for your time and everything. Seriously.
For sure. I'm so glad when you're like, hey man, you want to be on the podcast? I was like, I do very much actually. Because I worked out of college. I worked in a warehouse, like stacking lumber and stuff, and we could wear headphones. And that's where I like really got into podcasts. I was listening to like Joe Rogan, and I really like Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss is great. Jocko Willink, I love that kind of stuff. And then I got into like some comedy ones too.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith, I love Kevin Smith. I think he's the funniest guy ever.
Kevin Smith, I'm gonna check that guy out.
Yeah, he's good. He makes movies actually, so like Clerks and like old '90s movies, stuff like that. but yeah, I got the comic book deal going on. So like he's a comic book writer, and I just think he's super
Oh, you
cool.
guys, yeah. That I didn't know that
Yeah,
about him.
but yeah,
Huh.
yeah. So, but no, I saw that you were doing this, and I was like, I want in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, I just want to like see what that's like, because to me, it's such a cool thing to do. You know, just
And
to
it's
sit
it,
here and chat
it's not gonna
about
be
it.
a one time thing either, for sure. You're
Yeah.
definitely gonna be in it for a lifetime. That's the
Mm-hmm.
cool part about it. And one thing any feedback on the podcast or anything like that? I'm curious because I know I'm not perfect, obviously, but I'm learning a little bit every time. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
anything
Um,
from your perspective.
uh, yeah, what I really like about it is, you know how in the beginning you do that anchor session where you're like, I don't know if you guys have heard about anchor. I know it sounds like so funny because like I don't know why I like that part so much, but for me, I love that part. Like, 'cause I don't know, you're kind of telling us how you're doing this, you know, and to me that's super cool, you know, because you're like, this is what this program does that I use, and I like when you talk about the making of this with like your buddies, like you're talking about what is it when you're like editing and stuff, and how big a pain in the ass editing can be, you know, and cutting stuff out. Um, but I like that a lot, and I like when in the beginning you were kind of doing the interview style, where it was like, here's some questions, let me rattle them off at you, and then we'll just go that way back and forth. It started to flow more into like an open conversation thing with some questions like plugged in. I like that a lot, as opposed to like the interview. You know, like here's a bunch of questions. I like the free format of it. That was sweet, and I think that you kind of made that transition along the way, and I liked that a lot. Even then, though you're a handful of episodes in, but yeah, that's my feedback for sure.
Thanks, dog. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that. No, that's
yeah.
awesome. I'm blushing. I can't even speak right now. Um,
You're good.
um, shoot. Well, thank you. That's awesome. Enough about me now. I want to know more about you because the comic book thing, man. That is
Yeah.
just. I didn't even know that was you. Is this? How long has this been going on for? And when did you come up with this idea? And tell me more about it.
Yeah, it's really not been very long. To tell you the truth, I always thought they were stupid. I was like, that's dumb. Like that's for little kids. Like all these heroes and stuff. Like, get that shit out of here. I don't really want to take part in that. And then one time, all these Marvel movies are coming out, and it was my sophomore year of WSU. I had just finished the season, and I was going to Missouri to do summer ball, and I had like a 4 hour plane ride. And Whitney Mills, she was like, "Hey man, you need to download a couple of these Marvel movies." And I was like, I don't want to watch that. Like, I really don't want to watch that.
Not really my thing.
So I
So.
did. I I watched Guardians of the Galaxy, and the music and all the, like the jokes, everything about it. I loved it, and from there I just ran with it. I started like pick up a book here, pick up a movie here, pick up a tin sign, whatever, and it grew from there. And then now, last year, Whitney and I started like a small sock company where we sell superhero socks. So,
I think
and
that's
it's
the
the same
coolest
thing. Like,
thing.
yeah, and it's like you with the podcast. You're like, I think I could figure that out. And you just kind of figure it out. And some stuff really sucks, and other stuff works good. And you just keep doing it. And it's a lot of fun, man. Um, and like you said, do it for the experience, not for the um, money aspect or anything like that. How much
Right.
can I like live through this thing, And it's had a lot of fun doing that. So
It's
yeah,
hard to set aside the happiness aspect of it when it makes you just so
yeah,
damn happy when
yeah.
you find
Well, and
something.
too, like it makes you feel like a kid, Like it makes you feel because it's supposed to be based in joy, Um, and it's supposed to be inspirational because they're heroes and that. it sounds so weird to get so much from something so simple, but just a basic character has been, for me at least, super cool. So.
Oh wow! I mean,
I know.
in the whole charity side of it.
Yeah, man. I love Tom's, the shoe company. I think that if you have the ability to run or start a company, like, donation makes so much, like, why would you not incorporate that into what you're doing? As far as selling something goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Whitney being a nurse, we initially partnered up with a hospital to donate like pair of socks to the kids for everyone we sell. And then lately we transitioned into helping like local families. So, with all the COVID stuff going on, money really means more right now than pairs of socks. So we picked a GoFundMe page that actually one of Whitney's good friends told us about. And they got two young kids, like 2 years old and an infant, who are really struggling. They're in Harbor View right now. So for every pair we've been selling, we've been donating $5. So, a pair of socks, $10, donate 5 from it. It's not a lot, but it's what we got, it's what we can do. So yeah, to us, it was just like these two things go together very well. These superheroes and kids, so.
Hell yeah, and the fact that Whitney incorporated the princess part to also get girls in on the thing. Dude, I saw that shit, dude. Smart woman right there, right?
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Yeah.
I love that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a blessing when like your fiance has that help to you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say everything cool that I'm into now, she showed me. So.
It's that synergy. It just makes it even better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, man. And she's super into Marvel superheroes too. That's so funny.
I know. I know, dude. It's weird how stuff just comes together, It's super weird how it just comes together like that.
Y'all just geeking out together.
It's just sweet. Yeah, it's just sweet. So, yeah, man. But dang. What you been up to today before this? You've been hanging out, doing cool stuff?
I don't know about you, but I'm playing fantasy football this year.
Okay.
And I'm doing it with my family. It's a little friendly family match. And I'm getting my butt kicked by everybody. So, been watching a lot of football today. I actually had Buffalo Wild Wings delivered to my door for lunch. I was pigging out. And now I'm just kind of looking forward to. I was looking forward to this all day. Like I woke up super early this morning at like 3:45, and like not on purpose, but I just like woke up and I like couldn't fall back asleep. So what I started doing was so this might sound weird. I started looking at your profile online, like on Facebook and Instagram, just to see what's up, and I like saw that on your Facebook that you like Domingo Ayala. And he's my guy. So I started binge watching a couple Domingo videos and just laughing my butt off at like 4:30 in the morning. And then after that, I think I watched one of your recent post about the GoFundMe page, and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Wait, what's this company?" And it's Pulp Socks. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And I look on Instagram because I was like, "Wait, there's barely any posts from Kojo." But then all of a sudden, like, this Instagram profile is just all of Kojo. I was like, whoa! So I went all the way to, and I started just watching and like, started learning more about it. And I was just like, dude, this is so cool. This is getting me so excited for today. And so, like, I started, like, writing a bunch of things down and, like, talking about, like, the superheroes, the fact that we know Alex Galgano. We're both into Gary Vee, like, we're both into business, and it just, things like that, it just, I was really looking forward to this conversation, so I'm just really happy to be here, and, yeah, man, it's I don't know, like, there's, like, what else is there to know about you? I feel like I already know so much about you just based on what I saw, but I feel like maybe there isn't something I know about you that, social media isn't telling us or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel, and I think,
Keep it interesting. Who knows? We can cut this part out if you want to.
Yeah, no, I think it's totally cool. No, man, I would say like the one thing, I'm kind of like, I get